Bruh, why are you rolling credits? There's much more to this game. Much more. We're not even gonna humor the credits. Damn it! I did not mean to skip that. I wanted to see what these cars look like. Fuck. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I might be too tired to drive this car right now. That 938 PP points, whatever it's called, precision points, power points, fuck, I don't know. That 938 dick, that scares the shit out of me. I'm going to crash a lot. That's why I bought the four-wheel drive car. I wanted the BMW, the lower power one, but I figure if I'm dropping a milli on one of these cars, I need to get the fastest one. So, yeah, let's see where we end up. Let me see if I can find that race that my buddy was talking about. Was it Suzuka? I don't think that's here. I think it's over here. Yeah, Suzuka. Um, is that it? 10 laps with 8 times tire damage, 7 and 6. Where's that race he sent me a picture of? It was almost definitely Suzuka, wasn't it? What's the shape of Suzuka? Yeah, that's the course. The one he sent me a picture of was 8 times gas and like 6 times tire. And it was a vision race. Yeah, and it kept raining. I spent that $1 million right now just to be able to see if I could beat him in that race. um, is it the Porsche Cup? Maybe I'll give this one a toss. We'll see what happens. I'm definitely going to need to dial my car down. But this thing's going to be interesting. It's a 4-wheel drive, and the thing's like 2.5, 3 feet tall. All right. Does this say anything about the weather on this track? Okay, I will just set this thing at a stock, or not stock, but racing medium full power. Yeah, and we can't change any of this stuff. I mean, I could go throw another handbrake on there, but I don't plan on drifting this car. But it is 4-wheel drive. Oh no, I couldn't get dirt tires, so we can't take it on the dirt. So no, there's no point in having a handbrake. So this setting sheet we're gonna call. Yeah, we'll just call it full. You guys could probably hear double sound effects, but I'll mute the mic when I race. That way you guys don't have to worry about hearing like 12 fucking cars when there's only 6 on the screen. I gotta stop cussing. Oh my god. Just F-bombs left and right. All right, we gotta bring this down under what, 800? I don't even get to drive at full power the first time. What am I doing? No. No. Don't change that yet. I need to take that back up and then duplicate this sheet. Yeah, and we'll leave it as copy. That's right. I remember this process now. And then I turn this down while it's on copy, and then we rename it after I figure out exactly where this thing comes in under 800. And it doesn't. Motherfucker. You little bitch. Damn it. Motherfucker. Yeah, let me go just spend a fucking $1 million that I'm not going to be able to do anything with. Okay, we're going to delete the full copy. So we have 938. I'm just going to go see if I can get in another race with this somewhere the fuck else, because I remember having this issue with Gran Turismo in the past. I almost called it GTA. 850 or less. I was coming in higher than that. It's not going to let me fuck with any of these. Son of a bitch. Didn't realize I was making $1 million plus investment. You bastards. Was I really not coming in under 850? Or am I just misremembering? I got to see if I can get that under 850 because I really want to drive this car, and my mood is starting to deteriorate because I was not planning on making $1 million fucking investment. God damn it. 869. I just want to get under 850 so that I can drive this fucking expensive ass car. What did I add to it? Nothing that I can change that will take away PP. Fuck. God damn it, it's getting late and I'm getting cranky. And it's setting in that I have stayed up past my bedtime just to get upset. Ah, motherfucker. Alright, I need to satisfy myself with at least a decent fucking race. On a course I know. Do I know this course? Probably not. Now I gotta think about getting cars all the way down to 600. See, I don't want to do all this thinking right now. I just want to get behind the fucking wheel. Damn, 12 times gas consumption and 8 times tire damage? I have a good Ferrari. This one. I think I can't remember if we can get this one under 700 or not. Where are we at? 792? Yeah, we should be able to drop 92 pp. 92 pp. I'd rather do it just in power, you know? But when I have to come in here and, like, I'm not going to use the nitrous. I can remove that and be just fine. But that didn't take anything off the PP. That's good. We want to keep the whole PP. Actually, we're trying to get rid of 13 more PP. This got to stay because it's smooth shifting. I don't adjust the angle, but it didn't do anything. All right, so these are all airflow things. This is the beginning of the airflow system. This is the back of the airflow system. This is the middle of the airflow system. I want to say if we knock this fucker down, it should be just fine. Oh, jeez. So, air coming in. So do we restrict that, but let the output still be nice and strong? Or do we cram air in there still and restrict it at the manifold on the way out of the engine? Which one of those is going to produce more horsepower? Let's find out. 708. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? It only made that small of a difference. Oh my God. I'm going to have to strip this fucking thing. It's going to drive like shit. Just fucking. Oh my God. And I still can get it under 700. Motherfucker. Come on. Fucking too late for me to be getting triggered. Jesus Christ. Let's just go down one at a fucking time. Now let's make it drive like shit. Oh my God. God damn it, you fucking cocksucker. All I want is just another fucking race. Another simple fucking race. And you gotta piss me the fuck off. Oh my God, dude. Let's just, I'm about to rage quit. Now you want to knock it down 25 fucking points, so I got to do the stupid little math to get it back up where it needs to fucking be? I had a horrible fucking day at work. Like, I'm quitting fucking Uber over tonight. That's part of the reason I'm in a bad mood right now. Oh my God, 701? Go fuck it. Goddamn, I gotta lose 20 fucking 5? It's like, what's the goddamn right combination here? That doesn't make any goddamn difference, Bill. Now throw it up over 700 for me. Or do it with this one. Oh, we're getting close. We're getting fucking close. That's good enough. I want to drive this fucking car. But once again, I'm doing all of that on the wrong fucking sheet. Oh my god, all my sheets are fucking mislabeled because I'm not paying the fuck attention and duplicating them before I fucking change them. So fucking irritated right now. That stupid fucking job is the worst thing in my life. The worst goddamn thing in my life. You know what? I'm going to bitch about Uber for a fucking minute. Okay, so I shoot for $1 a fucking mile. That's fucking fair. 90% of the time, it's $1 a fucking mile. If I'm going 20 miles, I'll take a little less than $1 a mile because I'm going to save on gas, and I'm ensuring that I'm getting a larger order, like a $20 order. These cocksuckers, I swear to fucking God, they think it's fucking cute or whatever their goddamn problem is. Mind you, I'm working for a fucking ghost. I'm working for a fucking robot goddamn ghost. These motherfuckers, for the past 2 fucking days straight, it's been nothing more than about 50 cents a mile for about 85% of the fucking orders. Okay? Now, they keep moving the goalposts too, where they'll add another fucking metric. And then they'll tell you about how that metric can improve how much you make. Okay? But what they're not telling you is if you don't fucking adhere to that metric, it's going to affect how much you make. Okay? They're going to tell you about the good that you do if you fucking slave for them, but they're not going to tell you about the fucking bad, which is basically that every new fucking metric they introduce gives them another reason to knock your fucking pay down. It used to be acceptance rate, customer satisfaction rate, and cancellation rate. And then like a year ago or something, maybe 2 years ago, fuck, I don't know, I've been blinded by this goddamn desperate job for so fucking long. They started this bullshit where there you will if any of those numbers get below a certain level, then you will be kicked out of the higher level tier status with better money. Okay? And mind you, if you cancel an order because the fucking restaurant made a goddamn mistake and that cuts your threshold, you will lose pay walking out of that fucking store. You will have gone out that night making your 15 or 18, 20 bucks an hour, whatever, and because you had to cancel a fucking order because that fucking store fucked up, you end up in a situation where you have to fucking work harder and take more shit orders to get back up to the higher status because that restaurant fucked you. Now that happens so fucking much at higher level tiers that it's like they don't want you up there. It's like they're intentionally trying to make you cancel orders to knock you the fuck back down so you don't make that much money. And I think the reason they fucking do that is because they offer roadside assistance and shit. I was diamond status for a long fucking time and then I needed that roadside assistance 3 times in 1 fucking month. And then all of a sudden I'm getting shit fucking orders and they boot me out of the good money. Fucking bullshit. So then a few months ago, they introduced another fucking metric for fucking, your on time rate. And I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. I get told by customers constantly that I'm early and all this fucking stupid shit. It's like, why is that number going down? It's fucking pissing me off. Okay, so I figured out why that number was going down. It's because of the goddamn metrics that they use. If I'm in traffic with other Uber cars and they're going faster and I'm going slower, which I'm adhering to the fucking speed limit, they register the flow of traffic as faster and they adjust the arrival time. And then I'm fucking late for going the fucking speed limit or whatever. Just fucking pisses me off. And so I'm like, okay, fine, I'll deal with that metric. And then here we are a few months fucking later. And oh my God, they just decide to fucking be complete fucking assholes. The new the new fucking thing is they're using the telemetry in your phone. The not the telemetry, what's the fucking thing where they can tell how fast it moves and what direction it goes and shit? And they added 5 new fucking metrics at once. How hard you brake, how hard you accelerate, how hard you fucking turn, whether you're speeding, and what was the other one? I don't know, but they fucking are using these numbers to give you a score now. And that fucking score can affect how much money you make. And I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, I'm a good driver. I go the speed limit and all that shit, right? And my score is like 94, 90, what was it? Somewhere between 90 and 95, which is fucking good. That's fine. But if all of my other fucking numbers are getting beat to shit and I cannot get an explanation as to why, I can guarantee that stupid computer is going to be miscalculating those goddamn numbers too. Okay? And I drive how I want to fucking drive. Okay? I'm not spilling food. I'm not fucking... God, I'm so fucking mad. I'm so sick of that fucking job. I'm fucking sick of it. Ugh. If you're listening to this, thank you. Because I've really needed to fucking vent about this. I am jumping fucking ship. Oh, they got me so fucking pissed. I have bled, sweat, and cried for that fucking job. I've gotten in shape for that job. I rode 60 miles a day on a manual fucking mountain bike. Like a pedal bike, not electric. 60 fucking miles a day, a total of over 18,000 miles on a bicycle. Over 650 fucking orders. I'm not kidding. This is 100% fucking truth. In December, I started driving for them. And I thought, okay, I just got to make a little bit more money so I can afford gas, and then everything should even out. Fuck no. Problem after fucking problem. They can't pick what fucking day of the week is going to be fucking slow for me. Nah, I'm fucking done, man. I want to be able to look my boss in the fucking face and read him. You know? And if he's fucking lying to me, I go find another job and I work for somebody else. You know, I need a steadier income than this. And when they need me, oh my God, they will put me on fucking triples. Like, I literally forget what food is in what bag because I'm picking up, dropping off, picking up, dropping off, picking up, dropping off. And my normal standard is the driver's side is number 1 and the passenger side is number 2. And if I'm picking up a double, I see which one gets dropped off first and that order goes in number 1. But when I'm running triples, number 3 becomes number 1. You see what I'm saying? And I get fucking confused. And then I'm going to pull up to a house and I open the wrong fucking bag and I'm like, oh, you know, and it starts costing me fucking time. They just don't fucking care. I'm sick and tired of working for a fucking robot. You know, they loan you money so that you can keep going. But it's predatory. I've been stuck in this cycle lately where I've had to occasionally borrow a little bit of money from them. And I needed to borrow it today for gas. And most of the orders that I got the first half of the day were fine. Once I borrowed the money and went and filled up my tank, it's like they said, okay, he owes us money. And because I use the Uber Pro card, which means they know all of my finances, they fucking instantly just started throwing me 75, 80% shit orders. And I'm not talking, okay, I have classifications. There's meaty fucking, there's like short fatties is what I call them, where they're fucking $10 for like 3 miles. Okay, and then you get your average orders, which are roughly between like 90 cents a mile and $1.10 a mile. So it breaks out, it makes the math so much fucking easier. Okay, but then when I start getting offers, like, you know how many fucking offers I had today for more than 10 miles for less than $2? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I had one that was like 18 miles for like fucking $3. I'm like, number one, this needs to say that I'm getting a cash tip if that's the case. Number two, Uber needs to give me more money if I don't get a cash tip, but they're not going to fucking do that. And then, what, man, I'm getting tired. What's the third reason I was thinking of? Third, I don't know. I'm just fucking on a rant right now. I'm venting and it feels fucking good. I'm just so fucking over that shit. My car has 275,000 miles on it. I've had to put thousands of dollars into it in the past couple of months. $950 in tires just like last week or the week before. Since I've been booted out of fucking the better status, what happens if I fucking break down on one of these orders where they're pulling me 15 miles out to the middle of nowhere? That's another goddamn thing. Is they'll offer me a $20 order for 20 miles. Fuck yeah. But if you do the math, that 20 miles is usually to the middle of fucking nowhere, and you've got to come back another 7 or 8 miles just to get an order. So that offsets it. That adds 7 fucking miles to that order. So it's not $20 for 20 miles, it's $20 for 27 miles. Okay? And now, me being bipolar and losing my patience and getting upset and that not mixing well with driving, will post up out there in the middle of fucking nowhere after I've done the 7 miles back to where it's warm. And then I start getting little $2 fucking 6-mile orders. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ. What have you done? Do you intentionally fucking drag me to the middle of nowhere thinking that my desperation is going to make me sit here and fucking take this chicken feed and these scraps? Fuck no. I will take the loss, drive all the fucking way home, and fire up the video game. I'm not going to go goddamn suffer. I have my finances in a decent enough fucking position that I do not have to fucking deal with this. The reason I get so mad and the reason I want a fucking regular job is because I miss having money. Believe it or not, I was a regular person that was not this fucking angry all the time. Okay? My daughter was fucking kidnapped by her mother, disappeared hundreds of miles away. Okay? That broke a motherfucker. While I was in the process of trying to repair my life. And it might have been, I'm not even sure if she left before or after. I don't know. My head was so fucked up. I ended up getting in a motorcycle accident or an accident with a guy on a motorcycle and nearly killing the guy. That fucks my head up even fucking worse. It's like just sent me off the fucking edge. And I'm just ready to get back to a normal life. A normal 40-hour-a-week job where I can look a boss in the face and I can tell him, look, I know my value. I know what I'm worth. If you can't make this small change or let this person know that the way that they jokingly bully and stuff like that is not working, you know what I'm saying? I guess I'm grasping at little ass fucking straws or whatever, but in a normal employment situation, you have someone you can speak to and you can get a definite answer. Okay? You cannot get that with Uber. You try to call them and you end up talking to some minimum wage person with an accent, sometimes really thick, that is reading off of a screen. Okay? And I understand professionalism. But when I'm out there busting my ass and trying to fucking make money, busting my ass, knowing that I'm beating the shit out of my vehicle, that fucking a hose could pop at any fucking moment. It's a 2001 4Runner. Okay? The thing could fail at any component at any fucking time. 275,000 miles on the fucking thing. I'm just so fucking fed up with Uber Eats, man. And they keep sending me these little messages like, oh yeah, deliver people. Yeah, fucking right. Yeah, fucking right, dude. You think I want smelly ass fucking disgusting ass fucking people in my car? You can fucking hit the buzzer on that bitch. I'm just fucking fed up with it. They prey on people's desperation, you know? And the more videos I see online of people doing the job, the more I realize how low their standards are. And I don't mean that in any kind of negative way toward anybody else that delivers food. I try to do it professionally with these fucking delivery bags and, you know, kissing customer ass, giving my extra 10% every fucking where I turn around, but them just trying to suck more out of me and moving the goddamn goalpost. Leave that fucking goalpost in the ground, goddammit. Give me another fucking metric. Another 5 at once. Oh, but since we're throwing 5 at once, we're gonna gamify it. If you can do 10 orders in it, oh my god, it's so fucking dumb. So fucking dumb. Did I mention it was fucking dumb? I'm fucking pissed. This feels good though. I'm ranting my ass off. These motherfuckers, dude. Hold on. Let another gripe come around because this feels fucking good. These motherfuckers, dude. They didn't give a fuck when I was bleeding. They didn't give a fuck when I got hit by a car. Bent my back wheel. They didn't give a fuck when a bum charged me with a kitchen knife. They haven't given a fuck any of the times that I had to complain at them because they had me running drugs or something. I mean, when I'm okay, so they do a courier service where I've gone and picked up a thing of laundry soap, a brand new thing of laundry soap from one guy that his son across town needed it. And I got paid like $12. That's fucking awesome. But then when I'm instructed to go to an apartment complex and I pull into the apartment complex and there's no apartment number, but then somebody recognizes me that's like in a shady looking car and like waves their hand at me, and then I pull over there and they hand me a fucking package. Like, like what the fuck did you just hand me? And then I go deliver it across town. And it's you know, trust me, I have spent my time in the gutter. I can recognize a drug addict, a thief, a criminal, all that shit. If not from a mile away, within 10 fucking words. Okay? I am a paranoid, analytical, precise motherfucker. Okay? And if my brain tells me there ain't something right about you, there ain't something right about you. And I pull up to this guy and he hands me a fucking picture, or not a picture, a package, and it's, you know, it's wrapped in gift wrap, but there's no sticker on it that says to Sarah or any of that shit. And the guy tells me it's for his daughter. He's got the bags under his eyes, the whole fucking nine. Probably a meth addict, maybe cokehead. I don't know. Maybe he's into designer drugs. His car was pretty nice. You know, and then I take it to some shitty fucking neighborhood. And then I pull up. This is the part that fucking gets me. This is what really fucking pissed me off. Is I pulled up to this house, and then this kid was hiding behind a palm tree. Like, I almost went for my weapon. Okay, I keep a weapon right there in the cup holder. I'm not going to say what kind because I can get fired for what I carry. Okay, but I keep a weapon like right there. I keep a taser in the cup holder, but I'm talking about my other weapon. I almost pulled it on this motherfucker. Comes out from behind a palm tree of a house across the street on like a side street. Like I seen him pop out from like two houses up, and then he like gives me a hand signal and starts walking toward me, and I'm like checking the address to the house to my right, but he's over to my left. And he gives me the proper name and all that stuff, so I have no choice but to hand him the package. And where does he fucking go? Like behind me and off to the next street over and around the corner. I'm like, motherfucker, I have done these kind of things before. I know what you just had me do. That one in particular was a drug deal. Almost guaranteed. The guy that got it, the guy that came out from behind the palm tree, you know, didn't look like he had a nice enough car like the dude that he was getting the shit from. You know what I mean? He was the addict, is what I'm saying. There was another instance where I was supposed to pick up 4 pieces, like 4 boxes from a restaurant, and they literally loaded me up with like 20 something. Had my car squatting hundreds of pounds. Not squatting, but it's a 4Runner. You could definitely tell there was a few 100 pounds in it. I ended up taking a video of that shit and calling Uber and telling them, look, there were 20 something pieces. I haven't had many of those courier jobs lately. They mostly consisted of like delivering flowers and whatnot. But yeah, I'm so over this shit. Like I have an obligation tomorrow morning. That's why I need to go to bed already. But I was up nice and early yesterday. Today, Bill. Today, not yesterday. I was up early today. So, it'll be that much easier to get up at that same time tomorrow. And then Thursday morning, I'm taking my ass to day labor. I have a car. I can carry tools. I can carry 3 to 4 other employees. They will send me out. I have boots. I have pants. I have the whole 9. The only thing that sucks is I have to be there by like 2:30 in the morning. So tomorrow night I'll need to go to bed by like 7 and get up by 2 and be there by 3 or 3:30. But I want away from Uber. I cannot, I get so fucking mad at them. And I can't be getting mad while I'm driving. That's a big fucking issue. I cannot have the rage spikes that I have while I'm driving. It just can't happen. It's dangerous for me. It's dangerous for anybody around me, you know? And when I realize that I'm driving fast and driving, what do they call it? Aggressively, recklessly, whatever. Okay, so I used to, before my bipolar diagnosis, I used to, when I was manic and I didn't know that good mood and that all that energy was kind of a bad thing, I would drive, kind of crazy, tires squealing a little bit every once in a while, not every turn, but you know what I mean? Every once in a while, just for the satisfaction of being in control of something powerful, maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe that's why I like this game so much, because, I think everybody loves to pilot something with a lot of power and go fast, whether they admit it or not. I think that's a human thing. I think that's a human thing, wanting to go fast. Dang, my AC just kicked on and now my eyes are drying out. But I tell you what, I feel about 1,000 times fucking better. Thanks for listening to me rant. It's been about 30 something minutes. Should I just try to run this race already? Oh, I'm just sitting here thinking about you guys watching this. This is why I know commentary everything. Because I'm not happy with my life. and I want to change it, but I've not properly just gotten the fuck away from Uber. Yeah. Okay, so with that, I'm going to go ahead and run this race. Sorry to anybody that this may have triggered. Um, but hey, look, I'm an open book. I have a lot of traumas from when I was a kid. Shit that I didn't know was a trauma until until the last few years. I mean, if I read the book of Bill to you, you'd shit yourself. Okay? I've been through some rough shit. And I tell you what's crazy is you really don't know like what rough shit is until it's being explained to you and you're like, that happened to me. And okay, all right, anyway, we're gonna run that race. I have such a desire to have like a positive impact, a teaching impact, effect, whatever, on younger people that are confused with their emotions and their thoughts and their experiences, that I start rambling because I feel like somebody needs to hear this. Somebody will hear it. That's one of the reasons I like streaming so much, man. I would love to connect with people. I follow Dark Viper AU, okay? And he's had health issues. I think he's got some bipolarity issues too, but all that stuff aside, his community is so supportive of him. And he does a lot of the stuff that I do where he acknowledges people and like relates his experiences in order for other people to try to learn from them. And I would find a lot of satisfaction in knowing that I helped. A lot of people say one person, but I want to help a lot of people. But one person's enough, I guess. I just want to know that, yeah, I want to make a difference. I think everybody does. All right. So if this race starts upsetting me and takes away the moderate to good mood that I have acquired through this venting session, I'm going to shut it off because I don't want to go. I hate that headspace. That's one of the things I need to do is talk myself out of that headspace. A lot of people don't want to hear the negativity, but it's got to come out. It's the negativity has to come out. It's like a car battery. Okay. A lot of people think the plus sign is where the electricity comes from. It's not. That's not the way the circle works. It doesn't go plus to minus. That probably just blew your fucking mind, huh? Yeah. Electricity goes from the negative to the positive. Okay. That's how the loop works. That's how things function. So when people like myself are dysfunctional and exuding negativity, the positive people can take that negativity in and feed it back to us, negative people, as positivity. That's the circuit. Man, my eyes want to well up right now. That's how impactful that is. You must vent. You must exude the negativity as you don't want to make other people so much uncomfortable with it, but they don't have to listen. But you can change things with it. I was blown the fuck away when I learned that electricity doesn't flow the way that I thought it did. I always thought it went from the positive to the negative, but it doesn't. That just blows my fucking mind. I find that so profound. Let's run this. right, good stuff. Yeah, I think we'll call it there. I'm back in a good mood. Hell yay. Hey, you want to hear a song that I wrote? It goes. Yay! Anybody gets that reference, let me know. Oh shit. Somebody chatted. Bruh. If you come back and see this, M Tammy, I'm sorry. I was going off. I never have anybody in here. So I wasn't paying attention. I am super sorry. I'll do my best to. You know what I'll do is I'll rearrange the stuff on my screen so that the chat is, instead of clear to the right on my monitor, it'll be to the left, which will be right next to the TV because my monitor's right next to the TV. That'll be literally like 2.5 or 3 feet more toward the center of my vision. I kind of want to run another one. Let's see here. I'm so frustrated with not being able to get this thing under 850 and not getting my million back. Hey, mucho frustrato. Let's see about this one. No, I don't want to throw down 10 laps right now. I'm just asking to get mad again, huh? All right, let's see what I got here. That's more vision stuff, huh? This car is fucking amazing. I love this shit. All right, racing medium. See? Is it supposed to be at full power right now? I don't think so because um 650 or less. All right. I'm going to crank this thing back up so that I can actually save this as full. Am I missing anything? All right. So all right, full and slammed. So now I need to bring it back down to what? 650? So we duplicate the sheet before we fucking change anything, William. All right, we need it down to 650, which means we need to get rid of 68. Wow. That was a lot. Oh, I love it when I can do it with just power adjustments. See, with just power adjustments, you still get to retain the performance of, um, your air filter, muffler, your shifting. You get to still take advantage of all that smoothing of the entire system at a lower power. If you remove all this shit and keep all this turned up, you're choking the engine. The engine won't, the drivetrain just won't run as smooth as it will if you just simply turn it down. And I think what would be more, I don't speak English. I try. Um, is it the output adjustment that I should adjust first or the power restrictor? So the ECU is electronic control unit. That's a full control computer. It handles everything, I think, involving the amount of gas that goes into the engine and the timing of the firing of the pistons and all that. And I think the power restrictor just like literally turns horsepower down. Hey Google, in Gran Turismo 7, what is the difference between the output adjustment and the power restrictor?
Main site. Google search queries. T7 output adjustment versus power restrictor difference. Gran Turismo 7 ECU output adjustment versus power restrictor.
What? Excuse me. I asked what the difference was between the output adjustment and the power restrictor. I did not ask for whatever that explanation was.
The ECU output adjustment scales down power and torque evenly across the entire RPM range, preserving the engine's original power curve. The power restrictor limits intake airflow, which cuts top-end horsepower at higher RPMs while leaving low-end torque mostly intact.
Oh. So the ECU scales down power and torque evenly across the entire range. So basically, it turns the whole car down. Okay. And the power restrictor limits intake airflow, which cuts top end horsepower at higher RPMs while leaving low end torque mostly intact. So cutting top end horsepower. Oh, I see what's going on here. It's for track type. If you're on a tight track with a lot of turns, you want to turn the power restrictor down. That way you still have your low end torque for leaving turns. And you don't have, let's see, limits airflow, which cuts top end horsepower at higher RPMs. Yeah, so if I'm wrapping a gear out, bouncing it off the chip, and I'm spinning out a lot in that car, I need to turn the power restrictor down. Okay, just future reference stuff, I guess. All right, let's do this race. So we are at 6:49. All right, mediums. Nope, I don't want hints. I want to know about the weather. It's the next screen, right? See, I'm trying to make it a habit of checking the weather every time I race. Because I had a situation in one of the previous streams where I was not expecting rain, and every time I hit the gas on my car, that sumbitch was spinning out. I was getting mad. Alright, so no weather, so we're good on our tires. Yeah, racing medium. Okay, I will kill Mike. right, I think that's gonna do it. Let's finalize this, and then we'll call it tits. Clean race bonus. It's like the third one I've ever gotten. I'm a rubbing motherfucker, that's for sure. They rub right back though, man. I've noticed the last of these few high-speed races, man. Ooh, they be rubbing right back. Doing a little slamming and pushing too. Anyway, I appreciate you watching. I hope you survived the rant. Fuck Uber Eats. And yeah, have a good night. Bye.